Tai Chi can be done in a logical way and a very systematic, in a patterned way. So if you know the patterns, more than likely, it'll be easier as we get into harder movements. So going back now, how do you commence? Every time you do a Yang style Tai Chi, no matter what form, the commencing form is always the same. And it's relatively easy, but if you think about it, it can be very difficult. In a beginning part of any type of performance, whether it be sports, whether it be in music or in Tai Chi, that beginning first thing that you do, if done correctly, will more than likely color your whole piece, your whole performance. But if not done super well, you may feel something a little bothered by it, and it'll color your performance. So I'm not saying that you have to do it exactly right in the few minutes that you're learning it, but we'll get to that. So to commence and we begin, we need good Tai Chi posture. So do that right now, dropping your shoulders, tucking your butt, hollowing out your chest, chin slightly down, as if you were a puppet or a semi-rag doll held up to the middle of your skull by a thread. Good thoughts going on in your mind, tongue on your palate. When we commence, we're at 50-50. We shift weight to our right foot. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 allows us to open, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hands rotate to the middle of our thighs. We elevate both hands together, using our core to bring it up, as if we're drawing up water. At shoulder level, we reverse the process. We push down that water by using our core, dropping our shoulders, flexing our knees. That is commencing form. Then we form our ball on a T stance in some cases, okay? All right, let's go back to commencing form. So we said that it's relatively simple, but the simplicity is deceiving because you're at 50-50 and you're shifting weight to drain the weight off of the left foot to allow it to move. But all the time we're doing this is slow and we're thinking it through. And to lift it off gracefully, and we don't want to just lift it off and pop it down. We want to go with some finesse. So usually how you come up is usually how you go back down. So if you can bear with me, if I come up slowly and get to my toe and lift off, I have to set my toe down and then I have to gradually come down back to 50-50, okay? So let's try to do that. When we rotate our hands to the middle, so I opened and I say rotate your hands to the middle of the thighs. That's all it is, you're coming forward. Remember we did this exercise here, so we're going to use that. We're going to use the core, not just use our hand and do nothing with the core. We're using the core to bring it in. I'm exaggerating to show you, okay? So when you bring your hands to the middle of your thighs, we don't just flip our hands up, down and up, okay? We don't just do this, but we use our core, we employ our core. So we come to this point, the core helps us to bring it up and we're thinking through. And if it's water that we're drawing up, it's gonna be pretty difficult. At shoulder level, we reverse. We drop the shoulders, we flex the knees, we push down that water, okay? So that's what we're getting at. It's not just merely hands, it's not merely hand, but it has to do something with building that core to make us more strong, to make us stronger and more powerful, okay? Good Tai Chi posture, dropping the shoulders, tucking the butt, hollowing the chest, tongue on our palate, head straight up, good thoughts going on. Commencing form, 50-50, shift the weight, 60, 70, to the right, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hands rotate to the middle. Take a deep breath in as we elevate and draw up that water using our core, shoulder level, reverse, drop the shoulders, flex the knees, push down the water. One more time. Bring the foot in closer. Good Tai Chi posture. 50-50. Shift weight to the right. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Rotate. Deep breath. Elevate. Use your mind. Use your core. Shoulder level. Drop the shoulders. Flex the knees. Let gravity take you back down. Okay? Let's start from here. Leaving that span. Rotate to the middle of the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Diaphragmatic breathing, not lung. Drop yourselves down to make yourself small. One more time. Okay, and you don't want to be stiff up like this now because you've already commenced, so the energy, the knees are soft. Hands rotate to the middle of the thighs. Take a deep breath in through your diaphragm as you elevate. Shoulder level, reverse the process, and exhale. One more time. Start this way from the beginning, 50-50. Shift weight to the right, 60, 70, 80, 90. Off the ground, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hands rotate to the middle. Deep breath in as we elevate and draw up that water. Shoulder level, drop your shoulders, flex your knees, push down the water. Movement number 2. Leave the left hand in the center. Right hand rises up higher. Open the palms to the ceiling. Bring the right hand to your ear as you glance. Turn your head and neck. Meet the hands in the middle. Push the top hand forward. Bring the bottom hand back to your hip. Repulsing of the monkey. Center the right hand. Left hand rises up higher. Glancing at it, open the palms to the ceiling. Bring the back or left hand to the ear. Turn the head and neck. Meet the hands in the middle. Push and pull. Repulsing of the monkey. A drill, center, higher, glance, ear, turn, meet, slide. Repulse the monkey. Center, higher, glance, ear, turn, meet, slide. Center, higher, glance, ear, turn, meet, slide. Center, higher, glance, ear, turn, meet, slide. Holding your ball on a T stance. Part the wild horse's mane. Step out on an L, bottom hand advances to go up the horse's mane. Sit back, sit down, pivot or twist step. You need better balance and centering, so you're going to create a T and a ball. You're going to step out and to the side, bottom hand advances to go up the horse's mane. From here, we're at 3 o'clock. Let's be clouds. Flip the forward hand, no longer see the palm. Join it with the back hand, you can see the palm. We want to get out to the 9 o'clock. Here's how. Sit back, sit down. Pivot that right heel, 12 o'clock. Pivot on the left heel and 9 o'clock. Flip the hands, close the feet. 12 o'clock, stem and a cup. Use your hips and waist to turn. 3 o'clock, 2 things happen. Flip the hand, open the feet. 12 o'clock, stem cup. 9 o'clock, only 1 thing happens. So flip the hand. 12 o'clock, stem cup. Turn your hips and waist to get to 3. 2 things happen. Flip the hands, close the feet. 9 o'clock, 2 things happen. Flip the hands, open the feet. At 3 o'clock, only one thing happens, because at 12 o'clock, from cloud hands, we go into a golden cockerel. And the other side. And we're going to kick out, gather the energy, right hand on the outside, right kick, down, left hand on the outside, left foot ready to go, kick out, left, holding our ball on a T-stance. Okay, so we did a lot of work, we introduced a lot of things. I think your body is trying to stay in touch with what you're trying to make it do. So we want to teach our body to move in the correct way. So good to hear, good to see, good to try, good to understand the reasoning of why we take certain formation.